If you're feeling like the world is over, coming to an end, you're dealing with a lot of stress, you're dealing with a lot of issues, remember, you have control of your emotions. Hey guys, I'm Evan Metz, and I help people build and feel and create the life that they love. So today has been an interesting day, and I'm going to talk about some of these lessons that me and my family learned today on how to control your emotions when you feel like everything is falling apart. So it's really cool because today I woke up feeling in not a great mood. I've been working on this big real estate deal. We hit some major roadblocks today that could potentially end the deal. My older cousin that I'm staying here in New Zealand with, also working on a very large acquisition, and there's some big roadblocks right now, and that deal is completely up in the air as well. So he started the day feeling stressed. His son made a big no, spent a bunch of money on a game that he shouldn't have spent, got upset because his parents were upset with him, and that also shot him into a negative mood in the beginning of the day. So all these things in business and life, all three of us were in a place where it's like, man, there's stress, there's energy, right? And that is all swirling around. But it's so important in that situation to understand and realize that you really are the person that creates and dictates the emotion, and you can either let that situation overwhelm you and go down a downward spiral, or make the choice to say, hey, I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to make the best out of this. I'm going to turn this day around and make it a great day. And so it was cool that I got to talk to my little cousin this morning about this lesson, because he was in his room and didn't want to do anything. He just wanted to sit around and, kind of sit in his emotions. And I explained this to him. And because of that, we made the choice to drive down to the beach together. We hopped in the cold water here in New Zealand, went swimming, hit the waves, went to this little jump spot, jumped in the ocean, got some breakfast together. And all of a sudden, his day was completely turned around. And he was really upset in the morning, but he got to understand this lesson, like, hey, I can choose to sit here and be in these emotions, or I can choose to make other choices and turn this around. And so it was really cool to just see at the end of the day his realization, like, oh yeah, like I really do get to choose my emotions. I do get to turn this day around. Just because this day didn't start great and I start off in trouble or whatever, got to turn it around. It was the same lesson for me and my older cousin, both of us dealing with this uncertainty in business, both in our own deals and these challenges. We could either, let that pressure succumb or take action, right? So for me personally, I took some action today with my business partner to do everything that we can do to keep this deal moving forward, right? Take the action, do the actions that help you progress forward, that help you move forward, right? Don't just ignore it and be like, okay, everything's gonna be okay. No, take those actions. But once you take those actions, there's no point in sitting around and festering and obsessing and bringing yourself down on it. It's important to continue to move on with your life and invest and do the things that you love, that bring you joy, that shift your mood. So me and my older cousin I got a surfboard, rented a surfboard. We drove about an hour away to this break called Tafranui. I went surfing. He sat on top of this hill overlooking the whole beach. And again, like, he wasn't in the greatest mood, but his energy completely turned around. And same with me, just being out in the water and surfing. And it was such a great energetic space. And so we made conscious decisions that instead of sitting around festering, we took all the actions necessary to push our deals forward. And then from there, okay, what are we going to do? What choices are we going to make to invest in ourselves, to invest in our love? And so if you're going through a, challenging time, a challenging space, keep those action items moving forward. Keep your eye and your direction on where you're going. Complete those items, but then also invest in yourself. And don't go down a spiral hole of, spending all day thinking about these things that you can't control. And it's really beautiful when you understand that you are really the one that is in control of your emotions. And when you do, you're going to take inspired actions, do things that you love, and really learn how to take control of your emotions and create the life that you truly love. I'm really grateful for this, for learning how to do this over the years. I'm really grateful to share these videos with you guys on how you can continue to create the life that you love. So take this advice to heart if you're dealing with a big challenge.